Alright, Rayan. We're recording, so get ready. Alright, welcome ladies and gentlemen. We got the 6:30 game, Tuesday, December 10th. The Torah Tigers sitting at 2-3. We got the Onetime Achi sitting at 4-1, second in the standings. Torah Tigers coming off a loss to one and only Toronto Sixers last week. Onetime Achi's. Oh, and tip is won by the Achi's. Onetime Achi's coming off a hard-fought win versus the Israelites, 36-30. Tepper for three. Off the mark. Bobby's Bagels cannot corral it. And the coaching is not happy with that shot selection. But they retain possession. Here's Onetime. Over to Tepper. Tepper, he's going to have to put in a performance tonight if they want to win. Passes it, pocket pass, but Eisenberg cannot handle the pass. And we got Torah Tigers going the other way. Here's Kagan. Watch out for Kagan having a big game. Parshan, he can shoot it. Kagan off the screen. Jumper. Off the mark. Onetime with the board. Coach Benny happy with how his team defended that play. Tepper. Stutter step. Floater. Misses it. Off the backboard. Ackerman with the board. 0-0 game. Ackerman dribbles it up. Looks like the Achis are in a zone. Parshan, will he break that zone for three? Parshan hits the three. You cannot leave him open. He is one of those stretch fours, stretch fives, part of the new age NBA. 3-0. Tepper gets past Kagan, passes it down. Off the mark by Onetime. Cabeza with the board. They're going to take their time. Watch for the Torah Tigers to pick apart this zone defense. They are a great passing team. Here's Parshan to Ackerman. Behind the back. Bobby's Bagels to Parshan. Reverse! He gets it in. He gets it in. They are picking apart this zone defense. Parshan, 5 points already. Jesse. Tepper, he wants a screen. He does not take the screen. Easy lane. Stutter step. Fouled. He's going to the line. 67 black with the foul. That's Parshan. You cannot afford to get him into foul trouble. He is feeling it tonight. He is feeling it tonight. Achis are down one of their best players, Sean Engel, Sean Melk, not sure which one he goes by. Here's Tepper, he hits the first. Now they're on the board. Sean's going to be coaching today, but big loss. He had 20 rebounds last game, got the player of the game. Tepper off the mark, Parshan with the board, and they're going to take it the other way. So last two possessions, they have really picked apart this defense. And Bobby's Bagels cannot handle that pass. That was coming in like a fastball down the plate. He cannot handle it, but they're happy with their performance. 5-1 is the score. Tepper's been getting in the lane this game. But here's Kagan putting that body in front of him. To the lane, hits it. He hits it. That is Roshansky. Number 18, Roshansky picks apart the defense, gets it. Cabeza, pull up, three, off the mark. Bobby's Bagels with the board. Good defense by Onetime. It is going to go the other way. Wow. Great hustle defense there. Saves a possession. Yeah, 5-3. Tepper hit one. What do you mean 18?
Like you never put an 18 or
So put it 18 or cross out. Yeah, but they missed the second. Put it.
skip.
They switch it to 5-3. The team has 3. Jesse hits the teardropper. Now it's 5-5. Now put it 5-5. Yeah, good job. Kagan Spots it up. That's online. That is good. Kagan, I said he's going to have a big game today. And this is just right for him. I think now it's 8-5. 3. That's a 3. It's 8 to 8. 8 all, right? All right, we're back. No, because they hit 3-pointers, 2 straight threes. Parshan, Kabesa, Coach Benny, he's telling his team what to do. They're getting the defense on control. Kagan misses it. Jesse with the board. Jesse's hit 5 straight points for their team. He's going to take it. Let's see if he can. What a pass up top, and what a finish by Roshansky. Jesse is used to. That's the other way. Yeah, 10-8. 10-8. Jesse's used to playing D1. D2 should be a lot easier. Yeah, 10-8.
These guys scored.
That means that team gets it. Parshan! He hits the 3. No, it's the other side. Because their bench is that way. No, he hit a 3, so that's 11-10. Parshan with 8 points already. Jesse loads up. He's off the mark. Rebound, not saved.
Huh? Yeah, no, it's good. Never mind.
So Parshan already 2 threes and a layup. Kagan hit a 3. For the other side, you got Jesse has 5. Roshansky, I believe, has 4. Tepper has 1. 11-10 Tigers. Oh, Bubby's Bagels hits the sub. Back to Bubby's Bagels for the layup and 1. The sub is Zev Farkas. Nice feed by Zev, being unselfish on that play. Purple. Bubby's Bagels to the line. Hits it. And let's see, we got Torah Tigers have 3 subs on the bench. Other team has, I believe, just 1. Tripped up in the lane. Resnick cannot hit the layup. A good attempt. He came in with his suit just a few minutes ago, so he's going to have to get warmed up a bit. Shalom Rosenzweig checks in. Kabesa. Good defense by Tepper. He's leaking out. Will they find the outlet? What a pass into Resnick. Resnick cannot handle it. Ackerman looking to check back in. Bubby's Bagels taking the seat. He put some nice butter and locks on that bagel when he got that N1. Ahula, the universal sub for D2. Ackerman, pump fake, stops on the dime. Step back off one leg. Ahula with the board. Rosenzweig, he's got a funky shot, but it works. Farkas gets into lane, is fouled. 10. Foul on number 10. And we're going to get Kagan to come back in. Kagan is an integral part of this team. Finds the cutter! Kagan! Roshansky! He missed it one time. Big rebound. Back to Roshansky. Benny's telling him shoot it again. He does not. A spin move. He's got some skills. Finds one time. Fade away. Not enough power on that one. Ackerman with the board. Ahula, he's going to dribble it up. He's at 5-on-1. And Ahula smartly was going to pass it out, but gets stripped. He's got to watch it next time. Not to take it 1-on-5. Jesse to one time. Jesse's a good passer. Credits to him. He's already had a nice assist before. He found Roshansky under the basket. Kagan. Farkas, pump fakes. He should take that shot. He's a great shooter. Takes it. He makes it. Timeout. And we will be right back. And we're back. 13 minutes left in the first half. 18-10 19-10. 19-10. Not sure what the score is exactly. I think it's 19-10 for the Torah Tigers. They're off to a great start. You got to think Tepper is going to have his revenge. He's going to have something to say about it. Stripped and saved by Ahula. Kagan brings it up. No look. Ahula to Bubby's Bagels. Pump fake. Spin move. Finds Farkas. Farkas takes it to the lane. Floater. Travel. Travel is the call. We're going to go the other way. Coach Benny saying run the 4-1. We'll see what that looks like. Sees Resnick in the corner. Resnick cuts to the other side. Tepper takes the screen. He's a good passer. Finds the sub. I believe that's Naaman. Back to Tepper. Ahula playing good defense. They are suffocating him. And Bubby's Bagels recovers it. Seth Fark is going to take his time. Kagan. Portowitz. Airball. We'd like to see Portowitz get into the lane a bit more. Excellent player, maybe not a shooter. Tepper stops the dribble. They're playing great defense on Tepper. Maybe that was the game plan going into the game. Stripped by Bubby's Bagels. That's another steal. Finds Ahula. Stolen by Naaman. Benny's telling him slow it down, but Naaman's not listening to him. He's going all the way. Finds Resnick. Under the basket. He's got to watch 3 seconds. One time. Too short. Rebounded by Ahula. And Benny is saying Ahula should not be dribbling the ball. Kagan. Farkas. He sees it. Great pass. Kagan. This is it. Benny's telling him go, go, go. Tepper. Tepper. Takes it. Off the mark. Rebounded Naaman. Resnick going in. He's going to attempt. He's just going to go into the lane. That was all verticality there. Great defense by Bubby's Bagels. What's his name? I didn't know he was subbing. He's number 1. He's number 1. Is there number 1 already? Just cross out. If there's already a number 1, you just cross out the name. Is that number 1? So just cross it out and write Neiman. Here we got Eisenberg. He's going to take it in. They collapse on him, but not enough on it. Bubby's Bagels with the board. Torah Tigers slow to get on offense. Farkas off the mark. Tepper with the board. So far, Tepper has been kept in check. I believe he just has 1 point on the night. We'll see what he does here. I think he should be taking more shots. Deep 2. Short. Rebound, Eisenberg. Roshansky spins. Gets the lane. Great defense. Ref is calling. That's all vertical.
How many subs you guys bring?
Rule of verticality, he is saying. Kagan. Stolen by Roshansky. They got a 2-on-1. They got to capitalize here. Behind the back. Tepper misses it with the left. But he grabs the rebound. For 3. He scripted that from the beginning.
Tepper, how you ball layup?
He knows 3 is more than 2. He knows 3 is more than 2. Tepper's going to have to score a lot more if they want a chance here.
3-2.
Achi's playing the zone like they usually do.
It's a 3-2.
Bubby's Bagels. Wow.
Yo.
If he's hitting the middies, you are in trouble today. Tepper pulls up.
Sean.
Hits the 3.
Don't run the 3-2.
Wow. 7 points for Tepper.
Benny, the 3-2 on
He's going to have to score at least 25 if they want to win.
Hit shots from the corners. You're 3-2.
Here we got Farkas in the
mean?
corner.
They're in a
Kagan.
3-2.
They're getting anything they want here.
3-2 the last possession.
Bubby's Bagels. Double clutch. Not enough. Rebounded.
No, switch over to a 2-3.
We're going to get some subs here.
Switch over to a 2-3.
And you like to see on these 6:30 games, usually there's not so much energy,
Where's
but
Sean's jersey?
the crowd is out and about. 6:30 game. Sean checks into the game. Wow, I thought he was injured. And they find Parshan down low. Just, right at the bottom. Parshan, I believe, has 10 points. Sean off the bench with pants. Hits the layup. Wow. Sean coming off the injured list. Checks in when they need him. And now they are only down 5. Foul. $17 blue. Yeah. Parshan for 3! Oh, he already has 10 points. Offensive rebound. Down to Cabeza. Blocked by Sean! Wow, Sean making his presence felt. Corner. Parshan, you don't want to leave him open. Ackerman. Cabeza, they're a bit congested at the top here. Deep 2. Nope. Pump fakes it. To Ahula. Ahula penetrates the defense. Floater. Off the mark. Rebounded again. They gotta corral these rebounds. It's gonna cost them. And there we go, Roshansky. He's saying, enough is enough. Let's start our offensive set. Tepper. He has space. Pulls. Hits the 3. Benny's telling him keep shooting. He's hit his last 3 threes, I believe. And that's a smart coaching decision right there. 10 points for Tepper. 10 points for Parshan. Would you have guessed it? They're having a shootout today. Ahula to Cabeza. Sean with the pants. Pocket pass, Parshan. Ackerman, deep 2. Pump fakes it again. He likes to pump fake those deep 2. Ackerman, deep 2. Misses. Roshansky, he's grabbing the boards. Outlets it to Neiman. Neiman's not looking up. He has numbers. Sean, off the bench, gets fouled. And what is happening here? They're exchanging jerseys.
Timeout?
No, not timeout.
Oh, he was playing for Jeffy.
But does that count as one player? Like their fouls are
I'm not
combined?
sure.
I guess.
I put it at Sean. Can I switch it?
Nah, don't worry about the names. Jesse's just a sub. One time gets fouled. To the line, one time. 24-21 Tigers. He hits the first. 21-22. Yeah. Good job. You're doing great.
Me?
Yeah. Wow, hits the second. You know, pre-game he was working on those free throws. He was working on the free throws, and he hits 2. So credit to him for putting in that work. Cabeza.
Watch Cabeza, he's a shooter.
Off the dribble. Back iron. Rebounded by Kagan. They are controlling the boards. Kagan fakes him out, misses it. Off. The Tigers going the other way. Farkas wants on.
Hey, Jesse! Bring up the ball.
He's on for Bubby's Bagels. Ball is lost in the gym, but credit to one time. He hops it. Good verticality there to hop over the ledge. Jesse bringing it up. He's got 5 on the night. If they give him too much space, he's going to knock it down. Eden, he is a flamethrower. Pull up! Midi doesn't get it. Tepper probably could make the argument he's the best shooter in all of D2. He's been showing it tonight. He's hit 3 threes. Ahula. Oh, strong screen by Ackerman. Off the screen. Ahula. Back iron. Roshansky. He's just getting those 50-50 balls. He's a hustle player. Benny saying go all the way. Passes it one time. Not enough on the baseline push shot. About a 10-footer. Came short. Cabeza, the lefty, goes behind the back. Thought about it. Farkas. He's going to pull the trigger. He misses. Cabeza on the glass. Just Benny's saying box out your man, and that's what they got to do. They just didn't put a body on him. Easy to for Cabeza. Tepper to Jesse. Jesse jab step. That's a ton of arc, and he hits it. Wow. You want to teach your players jab step if you want more space. Put some arc on that shot and hit it. He's a strong on-ball defender. Fights through the screen, but no one's picking up Kagan. Misses the layup. Wow, they got bailed out there. Kagan missed the layup. Tepper has the feet work. Off the glass, doesn't get it. One time, doesn't get it. Roshansky doesn't get it. How many opportunities do they get? Wow. They're going to want that back, and they're pressuring Cabeza. Cabeza finds, intercepted by Jesse. To Tepper. And what just happened there?
They called a timeout, but the ref didn't give it to them.
They called a timeout, is what Yuvi's saying. Ref didn't give it to them. But you got to play through. If there's no whistle, you got to play through it. And they just gave an open layup. And now the one time have the lead. They're up 2 points.
Is that the purple
Yo, how many
team?
views does
Yeah,
that?
purple team. Neiman.
Everybody says it's a blue.
Roshansky, that's deep. He sticks it. He sticks it.
Timeout.
Ackerman wants a sub. He's not going to get it. Ahula goes to the lane, uses his body. Blocked by Roshansky. He's trailing the play. Roshansky almost got the board there. I was waiting for a putback slam. Roshansky bringing the hustle. And Jesse got that on camera. Kagan, 3. In and out. And the Achis are pushing the pace. Neiman to Jesse for 3! Jesse has a ton of points today. He has maybe 11. I think 3 threes and a 2. The game is starting to get out of hand. Farkas misses. And Achis are just grabbing the boards now. Tepper finds Neiman.
36.
3 misses off. The Tiger saves it. Saves it to Farkas. Farkas bringing it up. Ahula. He wants his revenge. Cabeza short. And the Torah Tigers should call a timeout if they want to stop this run. Jesse. 3 misses. Farkas slows it down.
You guys are teammates.
8-point game. Achis up by 8. No one taking Cabeza. He just walks down the middle of Bathurst Street. Right down Bathurst Street. Hits the shot easily off the glass. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jesse! Cannot answer that.
Is that up 3?
And we're back for the second half. Score is 34-38 for the Achis. Torah Tigers have not... They got a bucket by Cabeza near the end of the half, but besides that, they've been on a cold streak. And the Tigers are going to start with it. Shalom Rosenweig, first shot attempt of the game. Misses it. The Bubby's Bagels misses it. Again. And the Tigers early on were getting on the offensive glass. They have not been doing that lately. Here's Jesse. He's got 11. Tepper, he's hit his last 3 threes. Pulls up again. Off the mark. Nick with the board. Roshansky! In and out. Another offensive rebound. They're out hustling them now. Eisenberg doesn't even jump. And that's a 2-pointer. 2-pointer for Eisenberg. That's 36 for them now. Bubby's Bagels. Whoa! That was a double clutch up and under. 36-30. Yeah. Good job. Tepper.
Do you know who's updating the stats on that?
These guys. But that's not official. Like, if you want to check the score, this is what you have to go by. We got Bubby's Bagels. Ahula. He's got to hit it. Oh, man. Parshan's had 10 early on, but has not done much since. They're going to need him. I think the Achis figured out Torah Tigers. hitting their deep shots. Jesse, he's played with D1 for a long time. That's a deep one. Oh! Nothing but net for Jesse. 39. 39 now. No. 39-30. 30. Parshan! Oh, there we go. Parshan's back on the board. Let's see if he can replicate that first half. But let's talk about Jesse for a second. 14 points for him. He's got 4 threes. And I was about to say it before, right before he... Tepper. Floater. Blocked. Resnick with the board. Jesse. No one's on Jesse. Tepper stepped through. That is sweet by Tepper. 41-30. 41-30. Well, how many do you guys have? 32? Okay, 41-32. No. You're good. Now 41-34. No, you're not done. Put 34 for the other team. Yeah, good job. Parshan with the board. Parshan, no one's picking him up. Ahula. 3.
Hey, bro, can you please?
This is it. Bubby's Bagels. Number 10. So what I was going to say about Jesse before is that he's used to D1 competition. And as we know, D1 is very high level. So playing D2 should have the hang of things. And he absolutely does. He's knocking down threes. He's got a beautiful stroke. Bubby's Bagels. Kagan, he's been quiet as of late. Using that left shoulder of his. Gets in. Gets his rebound. Misses again. Fouled. So we faced Kagan last week, the Toronto Sixers. Amazing player. He has a move. He goes in, uses that left shoulder of his to shield the defender. Takes it on his right side. It's usually a nice score. Doesn't get it this time, but gets his offensive board, and he's going to the line. Excellent free throw shooter. Announcer's jinx. I apologize. Score is 41-34. Achiz. Second free throw up, he hits it. 6-point game. Watch for Kagan down the stretch to make some clutch buckets. Jesse spins for 3. Doesn't get it. Pressured there on the shot. Bit rushed. And Benny's saying Ahula's scared of Neiman. They are teammates. All 3 of them are teammates actually in D1. Farkas, what a pass. Cabeza cannot hit it. He a bit rushed on the shot there. And he wants to steal there. Jesse, Benny's telling him, go. Bobby's Bagel, spin! Hezi, Jesse, finds Roshansky out to Eisenberg. Neiman, Jesse, pump fake, passes. Neiman, off the mark. Good tip by Farkas, goes into the hands of Kagan. 6-point game. We got 16 minutes and change on the board. And Benny's saying, pressure the ball. Bobby's Bagels goes reverse. So close. You need a bit more English on that. Jesse stops, pops, misses it, and tipped in by Neiman.
Yo,
tipped in by Neiman. Cabeza.
Benny, why can't you play as good as you coach?
3. Off the mark. And earlier in the game, you saw the Torah Tigers grabbing a lot of offensive boards. Now they just look tired. They look gas. Anything they want, the Achiz get. And that's a 3 by Roshansky. And they call a timeout.
Yo, Benny, why?
And we are back. 11-point game. 15 minutes on the clock.
Jesse, we'll do player interviews after the game.
I'm doing both jobs at once. Ahula takes it in!
And 1! Wait, and 1?
What has happened here? Basket counts.
And 1! Yeah, who's the foul on?
17 blue with the foul.
Who's 17? Was Ben even in the play? Was Ben even in the play?
Ahula hits it. Big 3-point play there. Looks like to be Ahula's first bucket of the game. They have 38 now.
No way, you're
38.
No way, you set a double screen for him to get open.
Tepper, Jesse.
Triple
3 guys on him.
Jump ball!
And
Jump ball!
foul is called on 5 for the Torah Tigers. Jesse bringing his talents down to D2. And they want to sub quickly.
No, that was a
Martin
good
Resnick checking in for one
They
time.
played great defense.
You can do the rest of the games, right? For commentary. 6:30 is more of like a non-prime time, feel it out type of game.
This is like the game where I eat and watch.
Get everything set up.
Yeah.
And Neiman slices and dices for the layup. Ahula. Tepper playing tough defense. I was told before the game, Tepper is a bit banged up, but he's not showing signs of it. Ahula for 3. Nope. Pump fake. Ahula. Floater.
Nice.
He is starting to feel it. He has the last 5 points for the Tigers. Tepper tying his shoes. And let's see if Jesse can start getting hot from 3 again. He's cooled off a bit. Neiman. Great defense there. Kicks it to his player. Neiman thinks about it to Tepper. Tepper sees the open lane. Likes
Nice shot.
the fadeaway. Rebounded by Roshansky.
Benny, move.
Want to watch the 3 in the key for Roshansky.
Benny, move.
Resnick.
Benny, move.
Foul. Foul on the Tigers. 8-point game. Resnick. Roshansky. I don't know where they got Roshansky from, but he is right to play. He's registered. Wow. He has length. He had a nice block before. He's hit deep 3s. Gone some layups.
Transfer's good.
Very good. I didn't know. Neiman. Foul. Is Neiman, he's a sub Neiman?
He plays on D1.
Yeah, he plays for your team. A lot of your team is represented here. You got Ahula, Benny, Neiman, you.
Yo, can you not go over here so we can see the game?
Neiman's the line.
You know you can't pass
I
the coach
accidentally,
ball.
so I started the recording, I clicked stop, so it's going to be like
Literally right here.
Let's get a better angle there. And Neiman, I believe he missed both. Parshan.
Parshan? Oh, yeah.
Parshan misses it. Parshan has 12 points already, 10 in the first half, but he's
Nice
cooled
save.
off a bit. Ahula, 3. No good. Resnick, strong rebound. Jesse, he sees numbers. Whoa! Bit of a travel. They don't call it there. Off Parshan. Keep the shot clock going at what it was. And Benny is calling for subs. One time going to check in. Roshansky getting a breather. They're going to need Roshansky down the stretch. Resnick. Jesse. Now we have Bubby's Bagels playing hard defense. They're going to rough him up. That's a push. That is a push. We saw it from here. Bubby's Bagels.
He weighs like 2 pounds. You don't need that much force.
A lot of weight and age on Jesse. And instead he goes to... Wow, what was that? Ahula. 2 on him. Jesse's a great on-ball defender, but Ahula draws the foul. So just to go back to that play before.
28.
Jesse, he had it, and Bubby's Bagel he's an aggressive defender. He just pushed him, clear as day. Cabeza. Yeah, we haven't seen Torah Tigers basketball. They're down 8 only, but we haven't seen their Ahula air balls now.
Well, we've seen a hula season.
We've seen Ahula, the sub, but the passing that they usually put on display, we don't see it today. Meanwhile, the Achi's just open man Tepper. You got to be lucky if you're Torah Tigers there. Tepper is usually automatic from there. He's tying his shoelace. Bit of a 5-on-4 we got here if they want to take advantage of it. Cabeza thought about it. Bad pass. Man, you cannot afford that. David. Fancy footwork. Tepper. Wow.
That's 2.
Tepper, that's Tepper's game. Great player, but he's not going to out-physical you. He'll out-finesse you, but... And like we said before, Tepper, threes are more than 2. We saw it earlier in the game. He had a layup. He missed it, got his rebound, hit the 3. Similar play over here. Back to my analysis on Tepper. Excellent player. He's just not a physical player.
What are the odds on field throws off?
Listen on.
Points.
Check with him.
Wait, on time? Oh, field to show up on time?
His friends.
It's 51-42. Jesse, 3,
No
air
good.
ball. And Tepper wanted that slam putback. Ahula sees Resnick down the court, draws the foul. Blocking foul. So what I want to say before about Tepper, excellent player. He dropped 22 on me when we faced them week 2. But his game isn't to out-muscle you. His game is to out-finesse you. One of the best to do it at the finesse game. But you saw with the layup, didn't take much contact. And it looked like he forced the shot up. But they got the board, he hit the 3.
No, if you're planted and then they push
Bubby's
you,
Bagels
then it's not a foul.
inbounds it.
But
Farkas.
you weren't planted, you were already moving back.
Farkas is a good distributor. Finds Kagan. Kagan, wow, the legs were not there for it. Tepper. Tepper, he's got space. Oh, he almost hit it. And Ackerman, they got to push the pace.
Yo, Benny, that's your season right there. Jesse, take a knee.
But
Take the
Farkas can't really see it. Farkas dribbling through the defense. Bubby's Bagels. Floater. Off the bank. Off the glass, I should say. 51-44.
Let me join Nathan.
We got players on the floor. 2-on-1. Bubby's Bagels bounce pass. Neiman with the steal, but he steps out of bounds. And we got the commissioner joining us for the tail end of the broadcast
This is a
here.
very.
For the broadcast.
I wasn't locked in the entire game, but this is a very emotional,
7-point game.
vocal, loud game.
For a 6:30 game, you're happy with the energy that's
Wait,
brought to
don't
the
you
gym.
It's a good thing you're bringing.
We got about, what's that, 8 minutes on the clock.
8 minutes left. You
7-point
could
game.
feel the intensity today. I think there's a lot of good matchups today, and we're kicking it off with a great one right now. So,
A few subs, but that's all right. We gotta have a game.
couple
going.
subs, you know,
Jesse showing why he's a D1 player today.
familiar subs. Moshe and Jesse.
And Neiman also.
Neiman is as well.
I was speaking to Will before the game. I was saying, how's Jesse's game going to translate? It looks like we're going to get a timeout.
Kind of scared too because it's like
But we face them next week. Everyone, and we're back. Camera is not here.
I lost them last week without Black, so
That's true. That's true. You guys were also down a few
down a
players.
couple guys.
A lot of teams benefited from beating up on Safona with big point differentials, but it's not going to be the case now. So what I was saying before was I was talking to Will before the game. I was asking how is Jesse's game going to translate from D1 to D2, and he said Jesse would have a hard time because
D2.
his team
Is that my spread zero?
his team sets him up a lot. This is
mine or
yours, yeah.
Oh, sure.
But Jesse has figured out D2, and he's had 14 points on the night.
look, if you're good, you're good, eh? Like if you can
Totally
shoot the
agree.
ball, that translates to any team, and Jesse could really shoot it. So
Absolutely. He has a bright future as a baller. And just right to Roshansky,
yes.
hits the layup.
Ryan Orshansky, the glue
I
guy.
haven't seen him play before.
I
Is this one
think
of his
he
first
missed maybe a
games?
couple games earlier on this season, but he played for the mid-range Mafia in our first season.
Bubby's Bagels. Rebound by the sub, Farkas. No, but Roshansky is amazing for their team. I feel like they're very reliant on Sean
Get
and
some height.
Tepper. So to have a nice third
He
option.
could shoot it too. Here we go.
Wow!
Bang.
Right on cue.
Right on time.
Will he get player of the game possibly?
Orshansky,
I'm not
baby.
sure his stats, but he's a candidate for player of the
He's got
game.
a sweet shot. He's bigger and he could guard a lot of guys, so he's very valuable.
Farkas, short. Parshin takes a
Eisenberg has a ton of rebounds. I checked the stat sheets. He had 10 probably
rebounds.
5 rebounds ago.
And speaking of know your role, Resnick with the guts hits the layup.
He's a ball of energy.
Role players stepping up. Ahula. Resnick with that defense. Picked.
Screen
Ahula.
here, Ahula, that's his spot. Yeah.
Oh, sticks it.
He likes that wing spot. It's a sweet spot.
He does like it from the wing or both wings or just from the left?
Both wings. I think the left a little more, but both wings.
And no
Oh,
defense
pass.
underneath.
You gotta communicate.
You know, we faced the Torah Tigers last week. This does not resemble their team.
They are missing Altman.
Their Altman is injured. Davis, yeah, he's not here. Someone else, I think.
Adler. I don't think Adler's here. Is he on the
Adler's
bench?
out. He's
No, he's not here.
He's out.
So they are missing some guys. I mean,
nice play.
Allman's a beast.
Allman's amazing.
Allman's a beast.
Incredible player. I was playing basketball with him Saturday night and he rolled his ankle. So
And
he's
Usher. No, Usher plays on
Usher
Toronto
plays for
Sixers.
Toronto. Oh, Tepper.
He plays on Toronto Sixers. He plays on Nathan's.
Really?
Oh, I might be thinking.
Is it good now?
Here, it looks like it's tipping over.
I think one of the things got loose. I
Now
think
it's wobbly.
this one just needs to be. We'll be right back. And we didn't really have a timeout there. Maybe there was a timeout. Not sure. Well, loud whistle.
Good job.
No, 60
Benny,
to
good job.
51. And Kagan gets in. He doesn't hit it.
Ooh, behind the back.
Jesse.
Foul on Kagan.
Credit to Jesse for drawing the fouls. They want to be rough on him. They want to use that grown man strength.
Look, he put so much pressure on the defense because they can't give him any space. So
Yeah,
sometimes you just gotta
shooter.
foul him and
Incredible
then let him
shooter.
get open.
But he knows what it's like to play with big boys. He plays D1.
And he's gonna play in our high school league, so
Oh,
he's getting all the experience. D1, now D2, and he's gonna be playing in our high school league.
Look for him to be a force in that league. Roshansky gets the step.
Blocked by
Blocked
Cabeza.
by Cabeza.
Benny does not like that.
I was about to say the same thing.
Moshe,
Ahula.
Pape, can't finish. Rebound again.
Oh, no, he's gonna want that
This
one
is
back.
two bunnies.
Wow,
This game is
Roshansky.
moving. Zip, zip. Tepper. Oh, there we go.
And yeah, we're gonna have to stop the clock soon because it's at 3 minutes, and it's a 6-point game. Yeah.
6 or 9?
Oh, sorry, 9-point game. 9-point game. My math was off there.
9-point Achi's lead.
Why don't they do 1 more minute?
What?
Why don't they do 1 more minute?
You can't just add time to the clock. Tepper hits it. Now it's 61-51.
Tepper pushes it to 10.
Yeah. And they're gonna want to get to 11 to get that clock to keep on running.
Oh, that's a key.
Running.
Alright, now you get the clock to run.
Clock's running
11
under 3
point game.
minutes to play. Cabeza bringing it up. Really important that they start scoring some buckets here.
Oh, now we
Big
paused
bucket.
the clock. Sees Tepper. Tepper's on a bum ankle.
That's smart, that's smart. Waste the clock. Ooh, he puts up a 3 off.
What do you think of that shot right there?
I think you gotta burn a little more clock, but he
Hold
did have a
Moshe,
good
hold
hook, and if he
Moshe.
made that, that probably would have sealed the game.
Alright. He's an excellent shooter.
Oh, risky pass. Moshe, get to the cup, get to the cup.
They're gonna need this.
Finds the open guy,
This
good
is
pass.
Much needed. Oh man.
Oh, and they can't secure the rebound.
9
Roshansky with the
point.
key rebound.
About 2:20 on the clock. Oh, Hula! Let's
Big
see if
steal.
Eisenberg can chase him down here.
Go get the ball.
Oh! Blocked by Eisenberg.
Stop the clock, stop the clock. 9-point game, so clock stops with 2:09 to play.
Eisenberg, nice hustle there.
He is a
Hula
tough
going
guy to
down.
finish around the basket. Ryan.
Losing your
Cabeza misses it. Ackerman. Cabeza, he's
Again.
gonna try it again for 3. They
He's
need
not
it.
gonna miss twice.
He misses twice,
He does miss
unfortunately.
twice.
And Ahula. Guys, stop the clock. Stop the clock. Foul
So you gotta be calm.
on Ahula.
You can't throw them up and down. They're gonna cheat in the evening.
I know Cabeza wanted that shot back.
He hasn't been hitting them today.
He's a good shooter.
Look for Tepper's status on.
Pull up 3?
Not a good shot.
You gotta waste the clock here. That's
Yeah.
the thing. The clock's your friend when you're up 9 with 2 minutes to go.
If he was open, if he was more open, I think I'd be happy with him taking it. But bit of a rush shot
Good
there.
pass.
And Ahula reverse.
Oh,
Can't hit it.
you gotta make that.
He's got to come back on defense, but they should slow it
Aye,
down.
aye,
I
aye.
guess there you got to
Good.
take
Nice,
it.
that's nice.
Now you
That's
keep
nice.
the clock running. Keep the
Good
clock
outlet
running.
pass.
But timeout, so stop the clock. We'll be right back.
So what are the questions?
Back to
This
action.
was just outlined.
About a minute 32 on the clock.
Forward.
And it is an 11-point game.
Hanukkah's coming up. What's your favorite part about it? That's great.
Brandon is a guy with
11-point game. Ackerman taking his time. They have to go fast. Kagan, 3. Oh, in and out. And just keep the clock going. Keep it going. This game looks to be all but over. Got a good match coming up next. Kona versus Bradley. We got a new blood.
New blood, new face.
Lock it! Misses.
It's a makeable shot.
Harshen's
it over.
bit of a travel, but gets away.
Gotta find Shalom.
Shoot that.
Pikachu too.
Oh man, they have just been cold.
Wow, they are.
They're getting that point differential. They know they're going for that #1 seed.
Yeah.
Chasing you guys, so they're gonna want the point differential.
I believe we face them next week.
Have you faced them yet?
We
Because
have
it's
not.
the only team you have not faced
We have
them next
not,
week.
so I think it makes sense to face them next week.
Could be a battle for #1.
That would be quite a game, actually.
We'll see how your matchup.
We'll see how my matchup today goes
We're
too. We
facing
have to
each
win,
other.
eh? Yeah, and you guys are hot.
Yeah. Roshansky.
Oh, y'all can sneak a 3?
He might be player of the game today.
Harshen, 2 points in the second half. Stays
Oh
cold.
wow, we do play the Achilles next week.
As we go to what
9:30
time?
game.
9:30. Okay, last game before
9:30
we
game.
head into the
Last
break.
game before the Hanukkah break, us versus the Achilles. Could be a matchup for the 1 seed. We'll see how the games finish today. But the Achilles are rolling.
And that's going to be the game, 64-53, 11-point game. And we will stop the recording there.